Our guests aren't mic'd up in a way. They think I'm nuts. Welcome back to BT. Are you ready for a mouth-watering showdown? The 2024 Smokes Poutineery World Poutine Eating Championship is taking place like right over there tomorrow at Yonge and Dundas Square here in downtown Toronto. I am elated to be joined by three legends of the competitive eating world here in studio. We're going to talk about the event, how good they are, and they will shame me in a poutine eating contest very quickly. We're going to go down the line here. First, from the south side of Chicago, a big hand for Patrick Bertoletti, ladies and gentlemen. Patrick is a 2024 Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest champion. He is a champ. The champ is here. We're excited. In the middle here is, again, one of the best eaters in the world, top 10 eater competitively, and just recently became the Cuban sandwich eating champion by eating 22 sandwiches in 8 minutes. Nicholas Whery, ladies and gentlemen. Nicholas Whery. And last, but certainly not least, another champion from the 2024 Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest down in Coney Island, July 4th weekend of this year. 10 times she has won the hot dog eating contest over the last 14 years. She's an absolute legend. Ladies and gentlemen, Miki Sudo in studio. Welcome to all of you.
Thanks for having us.
Patrick, I want to start with you. How many hot dogs in a sitting have you eaten? What's your record?
58 in 10 minutes, but I've eaten more than that in home, yeah.
58 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's my personal best.
That's insane. Miki, how about you? Same question.
Well, this year I broke my own personal record and finished with 51 in 10 minutes.
51 in 10 minutes.
That's a hot dog and the bun.
And Nicholas, I know you also recently set a record for hard-boiled eggs in Vegas.
Yeah. So it was the short-form hard-boiled eggs. It was 50 hard-boiled eggs in like 3 minutes and 4 seconds, which was actually frustrating because I did it in like 2.5 minutes at home. So hoping to go faster.
I would be frustrated too if I were you. Yes.
He might have been distracted because he was getting ready to propose to me immediately afterwards.
Yeah, it's true. And she said yes, so naturally.
So you ate all those eggs, looked at Miki, and said, I want to spend the rest of my life with you.
Yeah, the more surprising part is she said yes right after I did that. So, yeah.
So you were not expecting it?
No, he completely caught me off guard.
So you eat all those eggs, then you become engaged. Like, you go to dinner? Like, what's the plan that night? Like, how do you need to, like, take a break? Like,
she stares at the ring, and I sit in the room and think about my other life choices with 50 eggs in my stomach.
Okay, well, we're going to have a very lighthearted, non-overly competitive eating contest. They know me as well. This studio's never smelt this good in my entire life, I have to tell you. Before we get to this, I know people at home. And Patrick, I'll start with you. They know what you do. The industry's growing year after year, it seems. Your sport is getting more serious. When you're done the competition, what happened? Like, how many days do you need to recover from that?
I'd say a full day. It just depends on the food. And if you win, you feel great. And if you lose, no matter what, you feel terrible.
Don't feel great.
Just don't lose, yeah.
Nicholas, how did you start doing this?
So I was a competitive bodybuilder for about 10 years, and then my appetite became a running joke, and I entered a contest just offhand, and I didn't want to, and they said, hey, you can get free donuts, you can win money, and they're raising money for charity. I'm like, well, that's a pretty sweet deal. And now it's kind of spiraled out of control, yeah.
Miki, you are a legend in the sport.
Thank you.
What do you make of how it's exploded over the last decade or so?
I mean, personally, I feel so lucky that I get to do this as my career. It's been really fun to ride this wave, and yeah, we have new competitors on the scene every day who keep us on our feet. But I've been doing this for 10 years, and I'll be doing it for 10 years more. If I see it my way.
Again, if you are in the Toronto area tomorrow, this event begins a little before noon, right? 11 a.m. The competitive poutine eating competition gets going at 3:30 local. So if you're in town, come down to Yonge and Dundas Square. Can we give them a little preview of what this could look like?
Let's do it.
I feel like a fraud standing next to you. Because I'm going to take
gravy all over that nice suit.
Maybe a quick wardrobe change might be needed. Okay, so the rules are going to be this. We have 30 seconds on the clock, and we're going to show the clock here momentarily. Where's Frank Ferragini? Frank, can you come in? And
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, here we go! A Canadian staple known as poutine. We have 30 seconds on the clock. Will the Canadian, the only Canadian here on the competitive level.
Don't put this pressure on me, Frank.
Win. Let's see the 30 on the clock first. Let's see. I'll give you guys a 5-second countdown. You guys ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, eat! Okay. Oh, here we go. Nick's going right in with 2 hands there. Patrick's going just with a fork. Miki's going in with 2 hands as well. Sid is just watching and looking and waiting. I like the different techniques here. Nobody's going for the water at this time. We have 15 seconds left on the board right now. It's going down to 10 seconds. Yes, we're up to 10 now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done.
Wow.
Wow. So,
you know what? They're all winners.
yeah. The one thing about smoked poutine is that there's always big servings, so it's hard to get through it all.
So is this like a light jog for you guys? If the analogy is a marathon runner, like where is this just a couple of curls?
This is a stretch.
Just arm day.
Yeah, you just get some blood flow going. You know, get a light pump before the actual contest.
Yeah.
Wow.
I have one question. Like, what do your moms think of you?
I think that when they talk about my older brother, like, oh, he's got 2 degrees from UConn, and my younger brother, like, he's the head of his job. I'm like, what does your middle son do? He's around. He's around. You know.
It's truly, and it's an honor to meet all 3 of you. The sport is just growing by the day, and it's fun to have you in. So welcome to Canada, welcome to Toronto, and have a good time tomorrow.
Thank you so much. We'll see
You're
everybody
still
tomorrow.
eating, Nick. Nick's still eating.
No, have a go. Again, the World Poutine Eating Championship, the 2024 World Poutine Eating Championship here in town, Yonge and Dundas Square. It begins at 11. Their competition starts at 3:30. This is amazing to watch. Our You Sound Off question today as we go to break. What eating competition would you be the world champion of? I don't care what food it is. Could even be a drink, a tasty beverage, so good when it hits your lips. Feedback at breakfasttelevision.ca. More BT after this. I gotta finish. I gotta finish this.